Does the Insta360 Ace Pro have serious hardware issues? Will the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 be discontinued? Is this the end of the Insta360 Ace Pro series? In today's video, I will dive into this very hot topic and give you my point of view about it. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm Photorabs, a portrait photographer based in France, and I love talking about action cameras, vlogging kits and so on. And today's video is recorded with my Sony a6700. I have the DJI Mic 2 here connected via the DJI mic adapter on the camera, and I'm shooting with the 11mm f1.8 Sony lens, and I have the variable ND filter from Can't Concept. In today's video, I decided to dive into this very hot topic about the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, why it is out of stock, why it is not available, why the cameras are not being shipped to those who bought it after it was released on October 22nd. A quick disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by Insta360. They didn't pay me to talk about them. They didn't pay me to make this video. The only source of income that I'm having is from my affiliate link and from my views. So if you'd like to support my channel, you can like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can check my affiliate links down below. That helps me to run this channel by earning small commissions on the affiliate sales. So the camera was released on October 22nd. There was a huge hype around it, and a few days later it was out of stock. And I was surprised because although Insta360 sent me one unit on the launch date, and I really wanted to buy a second unit so I can record some comparisons within the same camera in different settings and so on, as I did with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. By the way, you can go check those videos. I really enjoyed doing them because this was somehow unique to see the same camera compared or put against itself in some different settings and so on. So for me, that was something I was really excited to try, excited to test on my channel. But for those who are saying that I'm sponsored by Insta360, well, I wish I was paid by them, to be honest, because I'm doing this job, I'm doing these videos just for fun and hoping that you can watch my videos and I can have some views leading to some Google AdSense revenue. And that's for me something that I'm working on very hard. As you can see, I'm posting lots of videos almost daily, or at least 4 to 5 times a week, and that's really time consuming, and I'm trying to do as much as I can just to deliver some good quality content, so you can decide on your side whether this camera is better than that one, whether this one is more suitable for you, whether you can enjoy using this one more than the other one. So I'm not giving my thoughts about the cameras. I'm not trying to influence you on the cameras. I'm trying just to be as honest and as transparent so you can decide which camera is suitable for you the most. So after the camera was released on October 22nd, and a few days later, the camera was out of stock, and I've seen that in lots of comments here on my channel and on all the other social platforms that I'm on. I've been seeing lots of frustrations, lots of people angry about the brand, about this camera, why it is out of stock and so on, and that's really frustrating and really understandable because, as I said, I'm interested in getting a second camera so I can make more comparisons, just like what I did with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. But this cannot happen, at least for the moment. And there are three ways of thinking concerning this issue, three hypotheses, if I can say that, concerning what's happening. Option number one is that this camera was a big fail and Insta360 as a brand decided to give up and to stop producing this camera. Option number two is that this camera has a severe hardware issue, so they stopped the manufacturing of this camera in order to address this issue, and then start producing it again and ship it to the customers, to the consumers again later on. And the option number 3 is that they were not expecting this huge amount of sales on the release date and on the upcoming days or on the following days after the release date, and their stock was empty after a few days after the release. So which one of these 3 options you think is more logical? I don't think that the option number 1 is logical at this point, because this camera is not a bad camera at all, and lots of shops here in France, they received a huge number of pre-orders, if I can say that, and I don't see any point why Insta360 as a brand will stop this Insta360 Ace Pro series at this point. Concerning the option number 2, let us suppose that it is correct, and I know that it's frustrating to buy the camera and not to receive it for a long time, but let us suppose that it's correct, that the camera has some severe issues and they stop sending it to clients in order to address this issue, and then send a new camera, a new batch of cameras. This is not a bad idea. Remember, with the DJI Osmo Action 3 we had lots of issues in the beginning. They didn't recall the cameras. They accepted to change the camera under certain conditions if they can prove by distance that the camera has some defected issues, some issues on it. And we had somehow the same kind of problems with the Insta360 Ace Pro 1 concerning the focusing issues on some cameras from the first batch. They accepted to change the camera if they discovered that this camera or that camera has some real issues concerning the focusing. So if they do it now at this point, this is very good, because you will know that you will receive some nice camera without issues. And by that I mean that those who got already the camera, if Insta360 finds out that there is an issue on that first batch, they have to recall it. They have to ask the clients to send it back again in order to send them a new unit that does not have these issues. And if this is correct, which is frustrating to see that on the launch of a camera, but I don't see a big problem in it. In the opposite side, I think it's very healthy to accept that you have issues and you are working on correcting them. But I know that this camera was out being tested for at least 6 months now. Those big YouTubers, they already have the camera for at least 4 to 6 months to this point now. So if there is a huge hardware issue, I think it would have been solved long time ago, and not waited 2 days after the release to say that we have a problem and we would like to stop the production to address it again. So this is my point of view once again. And concerning the third hypothesis, I think that this is very logical, because we are in an era now, like the Fujifilm X100 Mark VI, for example. It's been about a year on the release and it is still unavailable. It's still out of stock already. I got 2 of them. I bought one in France and one in Lebanon, but it's out of stock. You cannot find it in the shops, and it's very rare to find a unit here or there. So it's very typical nowadays to see this kind of issues, this kind of shortage in semiconductors, in electronics, in these kind of components for the cameras. I really don't understand that, but we've seen that many times before. And add to that, I think this camera, this Ace Pro 2, has got a huge hype before its release, not only because of its amazing specs, but also because the GoPro Hero 13 Black didn't have any kind of innovation. The DJI Action 5 Pro with the first firmware, we didn't have high bitrate. We have the HDR always on, which is something that personally I don't like, and I know lots of you didn't like that. so people were not satisfied with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, at least with the first firmware. That's why they made the second firmware quickly to address some of the issues. And that was a big point for Insta360 in order to have great or huge number of sales for their new Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and they did not expect that at all, and their stock were completely finished, were completely out few days after the release. So after reading all of your comments, all of your frustrations, whether on my videos or on all the other social platforms, I tried to reach out to the guy from Insta360 who sent me the camera on the release date, and I got an answer from him that they are out of stock because they received a huge number of sales and they didn't expect that at all. So now they are increasing the production line in order to fulfill all the orders in the upcoming weeks, and probably, most probably, in about 2 weeks from now, they will start ship again the cameras, and the camera will be available on their website and on some other retailers online and in the shops, of course. So according to what he told me, that there is no issues on the hardware. And believe me or not, I'm not defending at all what's happening in Insta360 here, because personally I'm losing money, because when you cancel your order, I'm losing that affiliate money that I was supposed to get next month. Okay, so I'm trying to be as honest as possible. The camera will be back to the market very soon, so if you can wait, that will be perfect. If no, I can totally understand that, and it's really up to you to decide what do you want to have, what if you can wait or not. I cannot push you to do anything at this point. But yeah, the camera will be again available in the upcoming weeks, and according to what he told me, that he is very optimistic that the camera will be released or will be available once again before 2 weeks from now. So that's the info that I got, the latest info that I got concerning this Insta360 Ace Pro 2. There are 2 points that I would like to discuss with you, that I would like to share with you or to talk to you about in this video. The first one, saying that I'm sponsored and I'm paid by Insta360 to defend them and to promote them, which I told you many times that it is not correct. I wish they paid me, to be honest, because now, for example, they didn't pay me and I'm losing the affiliate commissions. So I have almost nothing from all of this thing, but I'm making these videos, I'm trying to push videos. Even before that, I knew that the camera is not available, it's not in stock. And if I'm really sponsored by them, I would have known before that the camera is not available. I should have waited to push these videos once the camera is released once again, because now these videos will not bring me sales on this camera. So let's be honest and let's be transparent concerning this point. It's not an issue if I'm sponsored, and this is totally healthy if you keep your honesty, if you can always be honest and unbiased whether you are sponsored or not. But at this point, if I'm sponsored, you have to be tell me what do you think about it. But if I'm sponsored, I should not post these videos or videos about Insta360 Ace Pro 2 at this time, because the camera is not available, so I cannot drive sales for this camera, so I cannot get some benefits to the company, and I cannot get some affiliate commissions to myself. So that's why you don't see those big YouTubers posting content about the Ace Pro 2 since maybe 3 or 4 days ago, because the camera was out of stock, and I discovered that 2 days ago when I posted my review, my comparison with the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. The second point that I would like to share with you is that I've been seeing lots of comments saying that this camera is not a pro camera because it does not have 10-bit. And I've been trying to guide these guys who are writing these comments to go watch my videos comparing 8 and 10-bit to tell me their opinions. Some of them were kind enough to go watch these videos and they told me what do they think about them, but some others were only writing the same kind of comment again and again. Until 2 days ago, I got an email from a normal email address saying that he's working for DJI and he knew that I've been purchasing lots of stuff from DJI website. So he considered that I'm a loyal client to DJI, which is correct. And he asked me not to be hesitated to go on the social platforms and on all the content on the internet to try to say that the DJI Action 5 Pro is the real Pro because it has 10-bit colors and so on. And I automatically made the connection between this kind of email and the comments that I've been receiving. And I'm thinking that if it is really DJI that is managing this is really bad, because you cannot defeat another brand or compete with other brand with this kind of strategy. I don't think this is something healthy for DJI or for the Action, for the Osmo Action brand of DJI. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts about this. If you have received such emails, let me know also that in the comment section below, because I don't know, I felt a little bit weird to receive that email. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit like. That helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And if you are interested in any of the products that I've been talking about, please refer to my affiliate links down below. By buying from these links, you don't pay extra money, that's for sure. You can save some money on some products. For example, now I'm using the TT38 vlogging tripod from Ulanzi. You can save up to 10% on their website. I'm using the Can-F concept variable and the filter. You can save, I think, up to 10 or 15% on their website by using my affiliate link. And the most important thing is that you don't pay extra money, but you help my channel by earning small commissions that helps me run this channel and make more content, more comparisons, and keep you informed about new stuff that you are interested in. Thank you for watching once again, and see you in another video. Ciao for now.